back in Showdown Dragonfall with the adventures of Stealth and the rest of his companions as they go after the Humanis Poly Club. We did, last episode, get requested by Dietrich to bring him along with him on the mission, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Assemble the team and travel to the, not even gonna try to pronounce that, to infiltrate the Humanis Poly Club compound. Let's go. We're just gonna let an elf in. So I'm gonna bring Dietrich. We have to. I know Denabre was out there, said he got really pissed off, so we're gonna bring him and hopefully everything will work out. Now, who else do we bring along? We could go with Blitz and Glory. Or we could go with Blitz and Iger, which I think might be our de facto group. Given what we got, eventually we could probably get a combat, not a combat bot, a medical bot to team up with Stealth. It's not going to make Glory obsolete, but it'd be nice. We'll grab Iger and Glory or Blitz. I think we'll just go ahead and grab Blitz. Alright then, we have our team put together. Let's go. Confirm. So, I cannot wait to just wreck Humanis Poly Club. Mostly because, so, when Dietrich was talking about Humanis Poly Club, I really liked the writing on a multitude of characters. You know, I will talk about how I don't like Iger. I've talked about that. Denabre, I think you've said you do not like Iger, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other people who don't like Iger. The entirety of the internet does love Glory. That has been proven. The U-Bahn rattles to a halt at the edge of the Kresberg. You're only a few blocks away from the keys that Maxim and his smugglers call home. According to Samuel, they should be expecting you. Alright, cool. But the entire internet loves Glory. And like all the other characters are kind of just, Well, Dietrich being an awesome punk rock bro and shaman was pretty cool. I think the two characters that a lot of people don't like are Blitz and Iger. I can understand that. I have issues with Iger. So we got our Ares Predator. This Ares Predator cost us solving all the ghouls' problems. But you know what? It was a worthwhile investment. Everybody's hooked up. Well, no one needs, a pistol for no reason. Although I find it interesting that Blitz can use drones. Good to know. I mean, Stealth isn't giving him one of his drones. He's not even giving him the Doberman. Blitz can barely hack and chew bubblegum at the same time. Look, boss, I want to thank you for bringing me along on this one. It means a lot. Don't sweat it, even Shadowrunners have families. Nah, I'm doing this against my better judgment, Dietrich. You just remember the run comes first. You owe me one, old man? What? Okay, this is kind of a little annoying. What would Stealth say? I'm doing this against my better judgment, Dietrich. You just remember the run comes first. That, like, I feel like that's half of what Stealth would say. He would say, the run comes first. He would also say, like, half of, well, whatever, Shadowrunners have families. You owe me one, old man, really isn't working it. You know what? We'll go with middle just because Stealth's, like, all serious. You gotta look good. I'm doing this against my better judgment, Dietrich. You just remember, the run comes first. He nods. Yeah, the run comes first. No need to worry about me, boss. I've got your back, no matter what. Okay. Until I actually say, let's go kill Alexander. Then I think he might have some problems with that. Excuse me, food cart? There's a food cart out here? A matronly woman with a round face and kind eyes greets you. Her apron is caked with what looks like about a year's worth of grease. Guten Tag! What can I get you? That depends, what do you have? Well, today we have some soy-based currywurst for 5 new yen, or a soup and a sandwich combo for 10 new yen. Good, simple, stick-to-your-ribs food. Perfect for a cold day like this. I don't know what accent I was going for there. You know what? I'll take a soup and sandwich combo. Let's throw all this money that we could use to save the ghouls. That will be 10 new yen, please. She hands over a small cup of steaming soup and a sandwich. You take a quick bite and swig down some soup. It's wonderful. Thanks. The vendor pauses a moment, then steeples her pudgy fingers. We don't see many strangers down at this end of the line. In case you hadn't noticed, things are a little run down out here. You weren't thinking of heading out past the wall, were you? As a matter of fact, I was. Tell me all this information. Well, it doesn't make any difference to me. But you be careful out there. The people on the other side of that wall, well, they've got no respect for anybody. Thanks for the warning. She nods. Best of luck, and take care of yourself. Okay. Not bad. I feel like I should have sounded like Toki Wartooth from Metalocalypse. I'm not gonna check the phone booth. Something tells me if I check the phone booth, something weird will happen. Okay, what's over here with this dwarf? What's good? A rough-looking dwarf with a fire plug build holds out his hand at your approach. Whoa, there, Beanpole. Beanpole? I don't know where you think you're headed, but you should turn around and go back the way you came. You want trouble, dwarf? Because unless you step out of my way, that's where you're headed. No. I've got business on the other side of your barricade. One way or another, that's where I'm going. He stares at you, an appraising look in his eye. Well, you look like you can handle yourself, but still, I'm telling you, the people out there are bad news. There are gangs on the other side of this barricade who'd skin you alive as soon as look at you. Trust me, I've gone up against worse. Or worse. Alright, fine, he shakes his head. If that's really what you want, we won't try to stop you. He gestures to the troll standing behind him. Let him by, Sergei. Okay, thank you, troll. Well, these guys were kind citizens trying to protect everybody. Oh, wait, no. So apparently this is a thing here. What the heck is over here? Am I gonna regret this? Searching the dead drop, you find a package with the telltale markings of the not trying. Humanis. This is an open request for information on current and past donors to the Humanis Poly Club, identifying information such as home addresses and photographs as preferred. So whoever this group is, they're looking into Humanis. Big time. The presence of this hate group and its supporters will no longer be tolerated within our community. Okay. We will expose them to the harsh light of the truth. The timely delivery of this information will be well rewarded. Okay. So we can find the Humanis donor list and they could get exposed. So I'm pretty sure Stealth would take care of that. So if we can find that, maybe Blitz could hack that. We'll get that and we'll send it to the appropriate people. The figure at the center of the group shoots you an insolent glance. His fine, elvish features match Samuel's description. This must be Maxim, your smuggler liaison. Well, well, if it isn't the muscle that Tuck promised us. Look who it is, everybody. The new hires have elected to grace us with their presence. Nice of you to join us. He glances at the PDA on his wrist, then looks back up at you. When he speaks again, his voice is sharp and humorless. You're late, chummer. Drop the attitude. You can roll into this meeting without me. Oh, or you could roll into this meeting without me. I'm here, that's all that matters. Nah, Stealth should have went a little bit harder on that, I apologize. He lets out a theatrical sigh. Ah, well, you come highly recommended, so I suppose I'll overlook it. Look, do you want to do this thing, or do you want to stand around talking about it? There we go, let's go. He gives you a momentary scowl, then turns away. Without a word, he slaps the side of Bulldog's steep step van. A second van on the same design rumbles to life a few feet away. Pile in, people. Stealth is right. Let's get to it. Let's go. And, of course, nothing will happen. You guys know that. Nothing could possibly happen on our trip to Humanis Poly Club in an area full of just bloodthirsty gangs. Yep. 20 minutes into your trip, the van comes to a screeching halt. Maxim presses his face to the passenger window. From the mix of anger and dread on his face, you can tell that he doesn't like what he sees. Damn it. I knew this was going to happen. I fucking knew it. He cranes his neck around to look you in the eye. Everybody pile out of the van and get ready. Stealth. We're gonna need some muscle in a second. As you take your position outside the van, you hear a shrill voice bark out an order. A pair of portable gun turrets begins to self-calibrate in response? Oh no. Sweeping your gaze over the gangers assembled. Before you, you identify the owner of the voice, a leathery woman with wild hair and a mirthless smile. She calls out again, her voice brimming with pride. Hello out there! Welcome to Rambach territory. Maxim licks his lips, his eyes scanning over the gangers' hastily assembled roadblock. This keys belongs to the subturf. Slag. Has for months. You better clear out of our way before they show up and force you out. Surf turf? Those tunnel rats, their ancient history. Go ahead and call them if you don't believe me. Her face twists into an ugly smile. Scream as loud as you want. They won't hear you. We buried them last week. Oh. Well, Maxim, we're about to start shooting. Are you ready? Maxim's expression turns stony, but his voice remains calm. Congratulations on your victory. You must have taken some losses in that fight, though. I'm betting you're not at 100%. Why don't you let us cross the bridge in peace? There's no need for any bloodshed today. I like Maxim's style. You know what? You're right. We don't need to fight. You just pay us a small toll, and we'll be more than happy to let you cross our bridge. I'm thinking, say, 500 new yen per van? A grand. See, I barely had enough money for that soup and a sandwich, so we kind of got an issue, Maxim. Her voice turns cold. Otherwise, you'd better find another way to get where you're going. 'Cause this bridge is ours, and nobody crosses without paying the toll. Nobody. I wish she was a troll. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this does need to get violent. Maxim turns to you. Get ready to ventilate these assholes, Stealth. We've got a schedule to keep. We could help the smugglers. Don't worry, you've got our back. Look, let's be smart about this. Nobody wants a firefight today. Negotiate, Stealth. If you can do it, you can do it. Good. That's a real good idea, pal. The ganger boss jeers at Maxim. See that? Your muscle's smarter than you are. You should put him in charge. Oh, Lord Jesus. Maxim wheels around to face you, his face a mask of fury. His voice explodes out in a harsh whisper. Quiet the fuck down. You don't speak for me, and you don't speak for this organization. If we had the willpower. You're right, this is your show, my mistake. You're goddamned right it is. Now you're gonna help us take these punks down or not. So basically we could turn on the smugglers and then just pop them. So I understand Maxim's issue with this. We affected his whole like position here. I don't like we're just going to go to violence as quickly as possible, even though we have precious cargo that could take, you know, a ricochet bullet, yada yada yada. I guess fine. Yeah, we've got you covered. See, this is why Stealth prefers to work alone. Maxim's voice comes out in a roar. Take them down, boys! Open fire! I understand where Maxim's coming from, but still. See? I blame Maxim for that. Wow. Doing a lot of damage there, Maxim. Your boys are well trained. I can tell. What's she gonna do? Point blank firebolt? Well, whatever it is technically called. That seemed kind of stupid. Dietrich, could you heal us up? Thank you. Danke. We'll have Dietrich pull over here. Where can Stealth get some form of cover? We're gonna post up here. We're going to get the Stroud drone working. And who should we focus on? But we should help her out with these two guys. I feel like that needs to happen. We'll move here and we'll start firing on these guys. Alright, Iger. I love you, Iger. You're the best. Take the shot, love. Iger, if you weren't such a jerk, I would marry you. I'm just gonna hold. Let's just not even talk about that. I said it. So what? Nabri, I know you're out there. I know you got something to say. What are we gonna do? We're gonna start marking targets. Well, there's 99% chance. Let's see what we can do to that. Not enough damage. We need some more cover. Put our boy over here and just chill out for a minute. Okay, so they got some people. Of course they got extra people. So it was a good idea to move the Strato. Oh my lord. No, not my Strato drone! I love that drone! The drone's more important than Blitz's life right now. But at least Iger came through with a shot. Nice. I don't know why you would buff him up, but okay. Okay. So what are we gonna do here, Stealth? You're slightly... well, you're not really injured, but your best friend is. Nice. So we took care of that. We can't throw out any heals, so I think we'll boost up Iger. And she's going to be taking a wealth of shots. Oh god, Iger, I love you, but love. Nice. Break out the shotgun. Let's go. Okay, Blitz, move here. Take the shot. Decent damage. Can our Strato drone finish it off? 90%. We got it? There we go. Okay. So now who do we focus on next? We'll go after him. Miss. And now the Conjurer summoned spirits. Well, it's a war spirit, so I'm not terribly worried. Although this woman right here is about to get destroyed. It's almost like Maxim's people aren't really geared towards a lot of fighting. You know, it's almost like their main job is getting things through places without, you know, military conflict. Go figure. Maybe we should have actually talked about something. Well, at least you can break armor. Okay. Dietrich, what would be awesome? Is a stun boat? Will it? I don't know if his stun boat will make someone raise, but we could go for this. Let's try to hit that. There we go. Alright, now she's up, so we could be taking quite a few shots. Let's boost Iger up. There we go. Strato Joan, please take care of the dwarf. Oh, good grief. He's... well, rip that dream. Okay, stealth's got covered though. Now we can focus this guy down. One more shot should do it. There we go. Now where do we move our lovely lady? We'll move her right here. Let's mark him. And I would do spray and pray, but that'd be terrible. Not bad from Blitz. I think he's doing solid damage. Yeah, she's dead. If only, you know, she didn't walk directly into an ambush. Just saying. Probably would have helped Maxim. You would actually train your people a little bit. But hey, whatever. That's why we're here. Okay, who are we working on next? We got the dwarf over here. Our drone. Oh my god. There we go. Our drone was not handling well. Iger, if you could. Got him. And this lady down here. This thug. Might as well take an aim shot. Nice. See, love how Iger fights. Just hate her as a person. There we go. Keep Maxim alive. We got some karma. I feel like we would have got more karma if we had actually saved everybody. Oh, wow. That's my bad. Well, no, it's not my bad. She's the one who got surrounded. Maxim wipes his face with a handkerchief. The cloth comes away wet with blood, streaked sweat. Well, that was unpleasant. All part of the job, though, eh? You tell me, you're the big-time smuggler. I'm just hired muscle, remember? Nah, let's just go with you said it. Stealth is just waiting for Maxim to like turn around so he could rabbit punch him. I gotta admit, Stealth, this attack has made me nervous. We're running late, we're low on ammo, and there's no time to call for reinforcements. Whichever way you slice it, we won't be going into this meet at our best. When we roll up on the meeting site, be ready. We may need the element of surprise if negotiations go south. You just worry about getting us paid. I can handle myself. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. And don't worry about it. You'll get what's coming to you. I hope so. Or you'll get what's coming to you. Alright, let's hop in the van and keep going. Yeah, this is going to be a long episode. So I apologize. The courtyard of the Humanis compound is strangely quiet. The only activity that you notice is the clatter of the mechanized gates as they rumble shut behind the vans. The bulldogs roll to a stop. You step out alongside Maxim and the rest of the smugglers. There are crates here, a lot of crates, all scattered in various stages of disorganization. It looks as though your delivery is just one of many that this branch of Humanis has received. The smugglers unload the cargo from their vans with practiced efficiency. The whole operation feels polished and professional, but you can tell that Maxim is nervous. You can see it in his eyes. The smugglers finish unloading the last of the crates, then take up positions around the van. Minutes pass. Nobody comes to meet you. No welcoming party. Maxim shakes his head. This isn't a good sign. It's almost as if doesn't matter, they're gonna have to deal with me, whether they want it or not. It's almost as if they didn't expect us to make it here. He nods. My thoughts exactly. This puts us in a bad spot, Stealth. I'm not sure what our next step is. We need some answers, and we need to get paid. I'm gonna go have a talk with them. Your next step is to sit out here. Mine is to go inside. I've got a job to do. His eyes widen. You're not hired muscle, are you? You're a Shadowrunner, here on a job. I'm surprised it took you this long to figure it out. See, Stealth is just gonna be a jerk to this guy. He shakes his head at you, then shrugs. Be my guest, go on inside. I won't try to stop you. When you make it back, if you make it back, we'll be out here waiting for you. What's on this? There's a warning label plastered onto the side of this container. Judging by the amount of small print on the label, whatever's being stored in here is extremely bad news. Take a closer look at the label. Warning. Highly dangerous chemical agent. Do not take internally. Avoid contact with skin, eyes, mouth, and clothing. Increases aggression and reduces impulse control when inhaled. Avoid breathing fumes or vapor. Important. Do not proceed unless material safety data sheet has been read and understood. That does not sound good. So it's a chemical agent that makes people want to kill other people. Or it increases their penchant for violence. That's not good. Wait, so off of that, I'm guessing Humanis' plan is to release that on metahumans and then show up and say, we're here to save the day, and beat up a bunch of metahumans and say, hey, look, we're the good guys here. That's what I'm assuming. If it is, yeah, false flag. The Humanis compound smells like a locker room and doesn't look much better. Calling the building run down would be an understatement. Paint is peeling off of the cheap Duraplas walls, and the tiles on the floor are mired with decades worth of grime. It's an old, ugly place, perfectly suited to the old, ugly ideology being practiced here. You enter the compound. The information that Samuel Beckenbauer sent you here to find lies somewhere ahead. Let's go. Oh, yeah, they're here. They're out here. And there's blood. Okay, let's go over here and see what's up. Maybe we'll find something of use. Also, I think I'll save that one drone repair kit I have. Okay. Do I have to enter passwords? Those are... yeah, those are basically people's lockers. Security camera. An armory. I'm gonna see if we could raid that later. Okay, kitchen. What's over here? There is a handwritten note saying on the table. Hey, Capel. You come highly recommended. Anyone who did what you did to those elves will go far around here. You can hit the kitchen anytime, but otherwise stay close unless otherwise told. Your locker code is 2619 locker 3. Okay, let's go to that locker right now then. Maybe I'll have a drone repair kit or something. Because I really don't want to use the one that I have. I spent all this money on the Ares Predator and not saving those ghouls. So which ones? 1, 2, 3. 2619. There we go. The locker opens with a click. There's a note inside. Recruit Capel. Your enthusiasm at the rally was more than commendable. Those Trog bastards really got what was coming to them. Volker wants to see you right away. His personal code is Pride. Share this with no one. Pride. Oh, it would be Pride. So we got the Humanis door code. That wouldn't be the code to the armory, would it? Well, I'll attempt it. Nah, it didn't work out. So I guess we're going forward. And eventually we're going to run into more some of those Humanis guys. I mean, we saw them when we entered. So the element of surprise was completely lost. Nobody? Nobody. This is kind of weird. I apologize for that musical interlude. So power up the turrets and set it up to attack your enemies. Yeah. Let's get that set up real quick. They're planning an ambush of some kind. Maybe we could get blitzed at one of these terminals. Humanis Poly Club logo fills the majority of the screen on this terminal. A welcome message written in a cartoonishly aggressive font appears below. Please log in to begin. Let's get Blitz to check it. Operation account information download. You've gained access to the list of Humanis safe houses worth some new yen in the right hands. Cool. Let's keep going. The Humanis Poly Club logo fills the majority of the screen. Blitz, check it out. List of the newest batch of Humanis recruits scrolls onto the screen. Alright, here's the latest group of recruits. Some of them are already showing signs of promise. Anne Klein, Egon Capel, Alexander Farber, Friedrich Bauer, Shin Yamada, and Gernot not even trying. Make sure that they get assigned to their bunks in alphabetical order. This time, Sade. I kept losing track of who was who in the last batch. As always, I'm changing the code for my office. The new code is Pride. Okay. You download that? Good. What's on this one? After a few minutes of sifting through account sheets, you find what you're looking for. Complete donor list for the Berlin chapter of Humanis. Let's go. It's time to get paid. And what's over here? It's a file cabinet. The file cabinet is crammed full of Humanis propaganda. Let's check out the first pamphlet. Human. Work hard, you play fair, and still you can't get ahead. But have you ever wondered why? The answer is simple. The elf is using the orc and the troll as muscle against you. Think about it. When you turn on your Tridio after a hard day's work, what do you see? The pampered elf, basking in the lap of luxury, squandering the money that you could be using to feed your children. When you walk through a dark alley on your way home from the market, what do you fear? The mongrel, orc, and the savage troll, lying in wait to rob you of your hard-earned gains. Not like humans are also part of gangs, but whatever. The elf, the orc, the troll, all are parasites leeching away at your prosperity and happiness. It's time to wake up and do something about it. So what are you going to do, human? Second, human. They say that you can't get a job because of the economy, but you know the real reason. Metahumans. The elf, with his pretty boy looks, takes the high-paid corporate desk job, rises to the top, and blocks the top positions forever. Never aging, never retiring. The orc, willing to work for table scraps, driving the cost of labor down and depriving you of a decent wage. The troll takes all of the manual labor jobs. That's right. Not even the sweat of your own brow can earn you a living these days. Let's check out the third one. Human. Ever wonder why dwarf shops are all family run? Free labor, and whose businesses suffer? You guessed it. We, the humans, wind up paying in reduced sales and lost wages. Every day another dwarf-run store opens, and every time that happens, more dwarves flock to our neighborhoods, driving good, honest, human businesses out. Wow. I thought they were going to avoid dwarves, but no, they just saved a specific pamphlet for dwarves. That was intriguing. But yeah, Humanis, they're not the best of people. Pride. I mean, it's not like humans ever jack humans at all. It's always the orcs and trolls. Okay, let's open this up and see what's going on. Also, I'm pretty sure not all elves live forever. I know that there's a couple elves who have super long lives, but I don't think that's the majority. Operation False Flag Planning Report. Thank you for leaving that on your desk. And a stocky man in military surplus jacket enters the room. He is flanked on either side by a pair of young women. Their faces are masked by white handkerchiefs, or kerchiefs, and each of them carries an unholstered pistol. Lower your weapons, girls. We have a guest. The soldiers exchange glances, then lower their sidearms. They look at you, their stares full of hatred and bile. Because you're an elf. There, that's better. His lips curl into a mirthless smile. I have shown you hospitality, elf. Now it's time for you to return the favor, so tell me, why are you here? I'm here to shut you down, Stall. Confronting me in person was a bad move, by the way. I'm here with the smugglers. We brought you your shipment, and we're waiting to be paid. I've read your work. I'd like to sign up. Well, they're not exactly going to sign up in elf. I'm here to shut you down, Stall. I'm shocked. This dandelion eater's got balls. Oh, that's mean. That's so rude. His mouth tilts into an ugly smirk. No brains, though. It takes a special kind of fool to threaten me in my own compound. Whatever you have planned, I'm going to put a stop to it. There's been a lot of cargo moving through here. Planning something big, Volker? He offers you a broad smile. It is going to be glorious, elf. That gas that you hauled in for us, it's gonna prove every word of what we've been saying. The trogs, the halfers, the goddamn dandelion eaters. One whiff of the stuff, and they're gonna tear each other apart. And then they'll spill into the good human neighborhoods, where we'll be waiting to stop them. Wow. So yeah, that was his plan. You just watch and wait, mongrel. Saul gives you a broad grin. It'll be a bloodbath. You're going to drive a bunch of metahumans crazy in order to prove that metahumans are crazy? You're pathetic, Saul. The only bloodbath tonight is going to happen right here. This is sick. You really think that gassing a bunch of metas is going to make people think that you're a hero? Yeah, he does think that. We're gonna go with the first one. The smile fades from his face. I've heard just about enough insolence from you. I might just have my men teach you some manners. The sounds of hurried footsteps echo down the hallway behind you. The Humanis leader smiles, and as luck would have it, here they come now. Dietrich's eyes go wide. He takes a step forward, the nearest human gunman. Alexander. The youth blinks in surprise. He half lowers his weapon. Uncle Dietrich? Shoot him, Alexander. This man is an intruder and a traitor, come here to do us harm. If you're gonna put a shell in someone, put it in Stahl. He's a monster, Alex. I know that you can see that. The Humanis gunman flanking Stahl exchange uncertain glances. One begins to raise her pistol, but hurriedly lowers it when the Humanis leader steps forward. Stahl fixes Alexander with a stern gaze. You swore an oath to us, Alexander. You will be here. You will be a man and keep it. Don't let him pressure you. Don't let him pressure you, boy. I'm not a boy, and he's right. I did swear an oath. I owe Humanis. They took me in when nobody else would. They taught me to be strong. No, Alex. What these pigs are teaching you, it ain't strength. Come with me. I'll take you under my wing, show you what real strength is. This traitor associates with mongrel filth. If you listen to him, you will be betraying your people. I don't know. I don't know what to do. If you side with Humanis, I'm going to have to kill you. If you can't see, it's up to you, Alex, but you have to make a choice. If you betray your kind to join these meta lovers, we will put you down, boy. Don't call him a boy. You hear that? We will kill you. Shakily, Alexander raises a rifle, levels it at Dietrich's head. Uncle Dietrich's eye. Wait for Alexander to act. The barrel of the rifle trembles in Alexander's arms. I'm sorry. Dietrich locks eyes with his nephew. His voice is low and soft. Do what you have to, Alex. It's your choice. Do it, you stupid boy. Do it. He called you boy twice. Come on. With that word, Alexander wheels around and points the rifle at Stahl. The Humanis leader recoils in alarm. Alexander levels his weapon, and all hell breaks loose. Alright, I think we're going to end right here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm JB Illusion. Due to some family stuff, we may not oh my god, this is a lot of people. But don't worry, we got our turret out here that should hopefully do a little bit of something. Oh man. But at least we hooked up this turret before the initial fighting started. So I'm going to tell you right now, before we do end this episode, I think we're going to take care of Mr. Stahl once and for all. Let's get our drone up and running. Nice. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I've been JB Illusion. Please be excellent to each other, and hopefully stuff isn't too crazy today so I could spend some time to write something that will go up and I'll put in the description box. I kind of want to finish the story about Stealth and the ghouls and his first security mission, so we'll see how that goes. But please be excellent to each other, and have a nice day. Peace!